Hello students. So this is also a very important problem as per LBTU examination. It's on a two-sphere cylindrical system. So in this problem, determine the reactions at contact surfaces for the system shown in figure. So first identify how many number of contact surfaces. So here we are having one contact surface, 2, 3, 4. Here also we are having 4 contact surface. Out of 4 contact surface, how many vertical, how many horizontal and how many inclined. So out of 4 contact surfaces, R is purely horizontal, P is also purely horizontal, S is purely vertical, Q is inclined. So out of 4, 3 are purely that is 3, which means 2 are horizontal and 1 is vertical. So for inclined we have to determine angle. How to determine the angle of inclination? So for this, so sphere 1 and 2. For sphere 1 and sphere 2, just join the origins. So this is 1, 2, sphere 1 and sphere 2. Join the origin. So when you are joining origins, so here I think this is 90 mm. Just see the problem. It's 90 mm. Yes, 90 mm. So the base distance, yes, and the base distance is 90 mm. This is given in problem. 90 mm. 90 mm. So, so this distance, whatever this distance, is the R1 plus R2. R1 plus R2. So here, what is R1 and what is R2? What is R1 and what is R2? R1 equals R2. Both are given. What is the value of R1?
20 mm.
20 mm. What is the value of R2?
30 mm.
30 mm. Okay, it's a given. R1 and R2 values are also given. So this value will become R1 plus R2. R1 plus R2. So this is R1 and this is R2. That is 50 mm. 50 mm. So 50 mm. So how to determine this distance? How to determine this distance? The total distance is 90. So in 90 you have to remove this part. So this is R1. In 90 we have to remove this part. This is R2. So this value will become 90 minus R1 minus R2. So 90 minus 20 minus 30. So 90 minus 50 it will become 40 mm. 40 mm. So determine the value of theta. So which trigonometric function we have to use? If you apply tan theta opposite by adjacent, opposite is not given, not known. So if you apply cos theta adjacent by hypotenuse, it is possible. If you apply cos theta adjacent by hypotenuse, therefore cos theta equals adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent value is 40 by 50. Theta equals cos inverse 40 by 50. What is the value?
36.86.
36.86 degree. So this is the theta value. Now write the free body diagram. It's very easy to write free body diagram now. Now this is sphere 1, sphere 2. This is first R, purely horizontal. For every reaction, there is the equal and opposite reaction. Next here, weight. This weight is 100 Newton. And one more reaction, purely vertical. That is R, yes. And this is inclined towards angle. This is R, Q. The angle is 36.86. Now, if you take one more, this is also 36.86 and the weight is 300. Weight is 300 and one more horizontal reaction is also there. That is RP. So only 3, right? RP. This is sphere 1 and this is sphere 2. This is the free body diagram. free body diagram. So this is the first sphere. How many contact surface? 1, 2, 3 and one more force, 4. So first this is purely horizontal RR, purely vertical RS. This is inclined. The inclination we determine using this triangle by joining the triangle. So this is angle also we determine RQ. So in first totally we are having 4 forces. In second this is purely horizontal, one is weight and one is inclined. So 300 RP RQ. That's all. Now consider each free body diagram which is having least number of unknown. So just similar to previous problem. So in 2 you are having only 3. So first consider free body diagram 2. Consider 2 or you can take here. Consider FBD 2. See this one. For this, for the application of Lami's theorem, I am making convenient it RQ and horizontal angle is 36.86 and here RP and weight here. Weight is 300 Newton. 300 Newton. For the application of Lami's theorem by principle of transmissibility, I just taken this here and whatever the inclination, here I have taken directly the inclination. And this is RP, I have taken this side, RP3 mutually perpendicular, that's why. And this is 300, I have taken in downward, 300 at point. So this is 90, so the total angle 90 plus 36, 126.86 and this is 90 only quadrant. And what is the remaining? 360 minus 90 minus 126.86. 360 minus 90 minus 126.86.
143.14.
14. Now apply Lami's. So if you apply Lami's, 300 divided by sin of angle between other two forces, RP divided by sin of angle between other two forces. So RP divided by sin of 126.86, 300 divided by sin of 143.14 and RQ divided by sin of 90. Sin of 90. So compare these two things, you are getting RP, and compare these two things, you are getting RQ. So RP equals 300 into sin 126.86 divided by sin 143.14. What is the answer? RP?
400.
400 Newton. So now if you compare these two things, so RQ equals 300 multiplied by sin 90 divided by sin 143.14. What is the answer?
500 Newton.
500 Newton. So RQ is over. Next consider free body diagram of 1. FBD of 1. Consider FBD of 1. So this is the first part. So this is the second part. So when you are considering free body diagram of 1, write it separately. So RQ is there. What is the RQ value? 500 Newton. Is determined by we are considering free body diagram 2. So the angle is 36.86 and you are having one more force, that is 100 Newton. 100 Newton, or you can take here, no problem, at the top, because we are having RS. So acting downward, 100 Newton. Here you are having one more force, RS, and one more force, R. So totally you are having 4 forces. We cannot apply Lami's theorem. We have to apply equations of equilibrium. So resolve these two things. So you are having 500 cos 36.86 and 500 sin 36.86. Now apply equations of static. Sigma fx equals 0. Sign convention. Right side forces are positive and left side forces are negative. So right here totally 1, 2, only 2 horizontal forces. Therefore RR is positive minus 500 cos 36.86 equals 0. So RR equal 500 cos 36.86. How much? 500 cos 36.86.
400.
400 Newton. Next, apply sigma Fy equals 0. For this, all upward forces are positive, downward forces are negative. So now, 1, 2, 3 forces we are having. Therefore, minus 100 plus Rs minus 500 sin 36.86 equals 0. So finally you are getting Rs value. How much? Rs value? Rs equals 500 sin 36.86 plus 200.
400.
400. So this is regarding computation of Rp, Rq, Rr and Rs. This is very important problem and very simple problem. First you just observe the given problem. In given problem, radius of sphere 1 and 2 are given, loads are given and contact surfaces are identified as PQRS, 4 contact surfaces. Out of 4 contact surfaces, 2 are purely horizontal, 1 is purely vertical and 1 is inclined. So the inclined contact surface angle we have to determine. That's why what we did, we just constructed the triangle. So we this particular thing, hypotenuse is known by considering R1 plus R2. R1 plus R2, that is R1 R2 are given 20 plus 30, it will become 50 mm. So the total through length in horizontal is 90 mm given. Therefore 90 minus, if you remove this portion, you are getting the adjacent. So that is 90 minus 50, it will become 40. Finally cos theta for this triangle, trigonometric function, adjacent by hypotenuse, we are getting the theta value. Whatever the theta value here, you have to impose here because this is the free body diagram. For the action, there is a reaction towards contact surface. So this angle is 30 because this is 30, then this will become 30 degree. So whatever 36.86 is imposed here. We have written the free body diagram for 1 and 2. We are see by looking that 1 is having, so 1, 2, 3 and by 4 forces. But 2 is having force and 2 contact surfaces. So totally 3 unknown forces, 3 forces, not unknown, only 2 unknowns and 1 is known. Therefore we can apply this particular to Lami's theorem easily. For the application of Lami's theorem, we have transmitted this one. We whatever the angle, have taken this side and have constructed the 3 mutually perpendicular forces and we computed the angle. We applied the Lami's theorem. After getting the known things Rp and Rq, then we by back substitution the Rq value. There are 4 forces, so we cannot apply Lami's theorem. That's why we just moved on equations of equilibrium concept. So we applied equations of equilibrium, sigma fx equals 0, sigma fy equals 0. We determined the other 2 unknowns. So this is very important problem. For VTU examination, we will generally ask this type of questions. Thank you.